Nessus has a variety of filtering options that allow you to tailor scan results to show specific pieces of information. Browsing scan results gives you an overview of the security posture of a set of systems. However, Nessus credentialed scan results contain a great deal of information that can be used to prioritize remediation of systems. By creating and applying filters, you can quickly narrow your results to a specific type of vulnerability. Fixing critical vulnerabilities is generally the highest priority. However, if there are a large number of critical vulnerabilities, using ESS metrics, common platform enumeration, exploitability, CVE, Microsoft Bulletin IDs, port, protocol, and many others. The Common Vulnerability Scoring System, or CVSS, provides very useful information about the characteristics of a known vulnerability. The overall CVSS score is based upon important metrics such as network requirements, exploitability, authentication requirements, the potential impact of the flaw, and others. As an example, by using CVSS scores, you could create a filter for critical vulnerabilities that are remotely exploitable and have a high probability of collateral damage. You could also use CVSS metrics in Nessus to find systems that have a high overall score, whether or not remediation options exist for the flaw, and base the results upon the date the vulnerability was disclosed. Filtering on CVSS criteria alone is a powerful option and provides meaningful results, but combining multiple types of filters can provide even greater granularity. Common Platform Enumeration, or CPE, was created to make software identification standardized and easy to manage. Nessus supports CPE's software identification tags, allowing you to create a filter for vulnerabilities that affect a specific operating system or application. This is particularly CPE include vendor name, product name, version, update version, and hardware platform. As an example, you could configure a filter. Example of using CPE support would be to filter based on operating system data for only Microsoft Windows or Unix machines. You can also utilize CPE in conjunction with CVSS metrics to create a more advanced filter. For example, you can create a filter for CPE values that identify a Windows machine, along with CVSS metrics indicating the vulnerability is exploitable remotely with no authentication required. Using these filtered results, you can now prioritize those vulnerabilities that can easily compromise Windows machines over the network. Nessus has the ability to indicate whether or not a vulnerability is exploitable and provides information from the leading vendors of exploitation frameworks. When applicable, this information may include the vendor of the framework that can actively exploit the flaw, the name of the module within the framework, date of exploit publication, availability, and ease of exploitation. You can also identify exploits that your network is susceptible to by leveraging online exploit databases and providing Nessus with the exploit ID for which to search. This method of filtering is another way of prioritizing vulnerabilities that exist on your network. By combining other filter options with exploitation information, you can further narrow the results. For example, you can create a filter for exploitable remote vulnerabilities on common or management ports that have been published within the past month. You may also refine these results by filtering on a specific operating system or application using CPE information. These examples illustrate the power of filtering based on standard security industry criteria. Nessus contains many other useful filtering options that can be combined so that you can customize the results of your scan and prioritize remediation accordingly.